Have you ever gotten home from work so tired that you just sat in your car or on your bed and you just do absolutely nothing? Not because you were lazy or because you hated your job, but because you've given your all from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Welcome to the life of a 9 to 5 worker. Today, I'll begin a series on my life as a 9 to 5 worker. And in today's episode, I'll be talking about 4 things I learned as a 9 to 5 worker. Or simply put, 4 things my 9 to 5 job taught me. And here's my experience. In 2019, I got my first 9 to 5 work in a media house, and it was just a very beautiful experience. I met beautiful souls, beautiful minds. They were all just great people, and I just want to use this time to share a big shout out to every one of them. Thank you very much for being great people. Back to our story. In 2019, I got my first 9 to 5 job in a media house, in a television media house as a television producer internship, and it was a beautiful experience. Then the company was situated in Ogun State, very close to where I stay, and it was just like a 1 hour trip down to the office. Then not long after, some things happened and the company moved down to a location. According to the in-house program schedule, because I was in the news department, so for the news department program, it's supposed to start with a newspaper review program. Sometimes I produce the show. So for an 8 a.m. program, you have to be in the office at least 1 hour, 1 hour 30 minutes, 2 hours before the program begins. Definitely you must have left your house, let's say around 5:36, thereabouts. So at least you get to the office on time, prepare, get guests, have a chat with the presenter and do a lot of preparation in order for the show or the program to go smoothly. I'm sure those that anchor shows, those that do live presentation who understand all the procedures. So it was a beautiful experience. Whether you love your job or you are just simply working to pay your bills as a 9 to 5 worker, I believe that every 9 to 5 work has some lessons to teach you as a worker. Whether sometimes it might not be an exciting lesson, it might be a painful one, and it might be something that will completely change your life. But every 9 to 5 job you take will actually teach you 1 or 2 or 3 lessons. And today I'll be giving you 4 lessons I learned. Out of all the old numerous lessons, I'll be just telling you 4 out of them I learned as a 9 to 5 worker. Number one lesson a 9 to 5 work taught me is every colleague is not your friend. And this was a mistake I made as a first timer in the job and as a first timer in the organization. So I just believe that every colleague I came across with, either in the within my department, in the news department, or in other departments, like generally in the company, in the organization, I believe that everyone, we are friends now as long as we're working together. I can share 1 or 2 about myself. I can tell you this is what happened yesterday, this is what I ate, this was this kind of things. Just you're just excited to share things with people around, people you are seeing every day, or people you are working with every single day. Please don't make that mistake of sharing things, personal experiences, personal things, in the company. Just know as you are coming to work, focus on your job, leave people out of it. The workspace is a professional place. It's possible to have friends at work, but don't just assume that everybody you meet at work is your friend. No, not everybody is your friend. Not everybody needs to know about you. Not everybody needs to know about your family issues, your family greatest thing that is happening in your family. No, not everybody needs to know about that. And that was the biggest mistake I made. So here's a personal experience. The other day I was in the studio and someone was beside me. I had somebody called and I was like, "Oh, I'm in the studio with a friend." The friend was actually inside the studio. I was just outside, seeing the studio, but not inside. Inside the studio, as in, there was a live production going on, but I was still inside the studio. So there was a guy sitting close to me, and the guy was like, after the call, he was just like, "No, that's not your friend. You're just your colleague. You say I'm with my colleague," and I was like, what's the difference? Because I was a bit annoyed, like, why are you eavesdropping on my conversation? What's your business with the person I'm speaking with? So the second thing was, I believed then that everybody is my friend, but he was trying to point it out to me as a senior person in the field. was trying to point it out to me that not everybody is your friend, and I got a bit angry. But as I grow on, in the company, at work, I realized that that's true. Not everybody is your friend. Just learn to use the word, oh, I'm with my colleague, or I'm going home together with my colleague. Not that, oh, I'm going home together with a friend. No, not everyone is your friend at work. So learn to put that boundary. Learn, if you can have a friend at work, but that's that, for you to call someone your friend, you must have a kind of close contact, a kind of close connection. You guys must have know each other at least to a large extent, and you must have accepted each other as friends for you to now say, oh, this is my friend. Friendship goes beyond work. You understand? So not everyone is your friend. Know that. And also know that you can also have friends. A sister from another mother, a brother from another mother, or whatever. You can, it's possible, but know where to put that boundary. You get it. Number two, hard work matters, but visibility matters too. So, growing up, we learned a lot of our older ones telling us, oh, you must work hard to become great in life. Work hard leads to success. Work hard leads to this. All those kind of slogan that goes with hard work. But yes, it's good to work hard. I mean, now bringing it into professional setting, it's good to work hard, but your visibility matters too. So when you do something good in the company, learn to say, I did this. I was the one that did that job. I was the one that did this. Don't just say, oh, we did it together, or try to, you're the one that did something and they're giving accolades. Oh, well, like Ikoti, any issue, who did this thing? And you're trying to say, no, I don't want to. So it's not look like I'm bragging or pride or something. No, say, be proud to say, I'm the one that did it. I remember that time. Okay, yes, I said earlier I was an intern in this particular organization, and we were placed. They put two interns together, me and one other person, to produce a newspaper review show. So my other colleague came about 10 to 15 minutes before the show supposed to come to an end. After the newspaper review, they will say, oh, that show went beautifully well. We watched it online. Who was the person that produced it? Who was on? Because that's the overall head of the department was asking. And I was like, it was me and the other colleague that we produced the show together. Oh, really? That's nice. That's beautiful. Meanwhile, I already did all the work. The person came 10 to 15 minutes before the program supposed to end. That was when the person came. So practically I was the one that did everything. But because of that mentality of make I no brag, please, if you do something, be proud to show that you are the one that did it. One thing is, once they know that you are the one that did it, people will start having confidence in you that you can do greater assignments, you can do greater things. But when you start, you don't show off. Yes, let's please show off. Once you don't show off things you've done in the past, people will not even know what you've done. They will not see. They will be like, oh, she has not done anything. Meanwhile, you are doing your own and you're keeping it in the secret. Please show off sometimes, and don't hide your achievement, because you don't know where that good things you've done, maybe in the company, those achievements you've done, you don't know where it will take you to, or maybe the person that will listen to what you've done, or maybe the boss, or maybe why they're having board meeting. Oh, you are the one that did this thing, you are the one that did stuff like this. Oh, this and that. You don't know, maybe that's what you even push you to greater things God has in plan for you. Lesson three. Your job is important, but it shouldn't become your identity. For a while, my routine became wake up, eat, work, sleep, wake up, eat, work, sleep. It was just like that throughout the day. And you know how journalists work. We work around the clock, always looking for news. What's the breaking news? What is happening? What is trending? You know how the media house can be, how journalists work. So my routine just became like that. Work, work, work. Sometimes while sleeping, if it's possible for you to be dreaming about, what's the breaking news, safe, you start dreaming about it. But what I'm trying to say, don't let your work become your identity. Don't let your work become your entire identity. You have other parts of your life that you need to, take care of. Just know that you have other parts of your life you need to take care of. You have things you need to do outside of life. Don't just focus on your life. If you are, for instance, you are a photographer, it's good to take beautiful pictures, but don't just let your life depend on it. If you're a cybersecurity expert, don't let your life depend on just coding, tracking down things. Don't let your life depend on your work. There's life outside of your work. So relax, breathe, and relax your mind. Do things that makes you happy. Things like that makes you happy, that makes you want to, enjoy life at least. Be happy, go out with friends, chill out, go to the beach, go to restaurants, eat, relax. Everything is not just about work. Try once in a while to just focus on things that are outside of work. It got to a stage in my life that once I get home, I switch off my phone. Yes, as a journalist, I switch off my phone, and I'll tell you that I'm outside of work. Please, anything apart outside, getting news, this and that, breaking news, whatever, I won't even attend to it because it's already affecting me. And as a journalist, most times the news you get is news that is mostly bad news. It's once in a while you have good news that the journalist presents, or maybe in the entertainment world where you laugh small, but in the news department, oh, there's a fire outbreak here, an accident there, this, that, war, this, and those kind of news. That's what most times, especially in the news department, we produce. So it got to a stage, it started affecting me, and I just have to. Once I get out of work, please, I'm out of work. Anything, please, even switching on my phone to watch television. Sometimes there's some news channel that has a media app where you can just log in to watch their news and all. I switch off, checking my news, maybe Punch newspaper or Guardian or any newspaper on my phone outside of work, please. Because it got to a stage, I just have to get my life back. Yes, there's a part of me that needs to work as a journalist. There's the other part of me that needs to do things as who I am, not who I am as a journalist, who I am in all the other areas of my life. So what I'm trying to say is, don't let your work in quotes become your whole identity. No, don't do that. The last one here I'll be talking about is everyone is fighting a silent battle. Everyone you come in contact with at work is fighting one battle or the other. The colleague who is always smiling, who is always jovial, might be going through one financial burden or the other. Or maybe it might even be the manager who everybody see, oh, is the hard type, the one that is always frowning his face, not the smiling type of manager. He might be going through one family burden that maybe that burden or that family issue is what is taking the larger part of his life. And it might be a colleague who's always silent, always not talking, the quiet type. That one might even be going through, maybe might be overwhelmed or going through one issue or the other you might know nothing about. So in essence, try to be kind with people. Kindness costs nothing. Patience costs nothing. Try to be kind with people you see. Just a little hello, hi, how you doing? Hi Sarah, how was your night? How you doing today? What's the next person? Hi Jumoke, how you doing today? Oh, you're looking beautiful. Oh, it might be maybe Samuel or Feromi or Daniel. Hi, how you doing today? Oh, you have a new haircut. You're looking good on that. Oh, I love your dress. Oh, I love this about you. Oh, you're smiling so good today. Oh, all those things. It helps people. You don't know one way or the other. It brings out, it might even bring out that part in that person you're talking to that the person never know. For instance, you tell someone, I love your dress. Sincerely, not like you're doing what we call Ojo. No, not that. But sincerely, from the depth of your heart, you're saying, oh, I love your dress. You're looking so good. You're looking so smart today. And the person maybe might not even know. No, probably. The person might just look for one color. Green and white go. Green and blue. So love I. Maybe I just put on one cloth and so you might feel like, oh, did I actually dress well? But seeing one, two, three people commenting on her clothes, commenting on how she looks, commenting might be a new hair. Do you understand? Seeing one or two people commenting on how it might even be a character that the person might not know she has. Do you understand? I mean a good character, of course. The person that the person doesn't know she has or she's is exhibiting. The person might not know. And you are there. Oh, I love this about you. Yes, I remember. Yes, I remember now. There's someone in this particular place. This is my first place of internship I worked that she's so nice. Like I don't think in all other places I've worked, 9 to 5 work I've done, I've not seen anybody as nice as this lady. This lady is very nice, very caring, and she gives a lot. Yes, no matter what she has, she will give you. If she see that you are looking down, like she'll walk up to you, hi, how you doing? How you're not happy today? What's going on? Oh, I'm just tired. Oh, I'm just, and she will, encourage you. Yes, a song. So what I'm trying to say next is, try to be kind. Kindness costs nothing. Same thing with patience. Try to show love. Don't be the hard type. And be caring, please. So this is the four things out of the numerous things that my 9 to 5 job actually taught me. To wrap it up, my 9 to 5 job gave me much more than salary. It doesn't just pay the bills alone and settle one or two of my needs. It actually taught me professionalism. It taught me resilience. It taught me emotional intelligence. And most importantly, it reminded me that your job, your 9 to 5 job, is not just your only life. It's just one part of your life. And if you're a 9 to 5 worker, I would really, really love to hear from you, your experience. How has it been like? What are the challenges you're facing? What are the lessons you've learned? You'd like to share with us in the comment box. Until next time, be good, be nice, and be kind.